Electricity. Ever wondered about electricity? It lights our homes, powers gadgets, and runs cars. But what is it? It's everywhere, from lights to phones. Imagine a day without it. No lights, no TV, no internet. Tough, right? Electricity is an invisible force that powers everything. But how does it travel, and where does it come from? We'll explore electricity from tiny particles to giant power plants. See how energy from coal, wind, and the sun becomes electricity. Learn about lightning, static shocks, and magnets in generating electricity. Did you know static electricity can power devices? And lightning is a giant spark in the sky? Get ready to unlock the secrets of electricity. From circuits to renewable energy, this journey will spark your curiosity. Let's get started. So, what exactly is electricity? Well, it all starts with tiny particles called atoms. Atoms are like the building blocks of everything around us, and they have even tinier particles inside them called electrons. Electrons are always on the move, and sometimes they can jump from one atom to another. When these electrons flow in a certain direction, we get electricity. Think of it like a river. The water flowing in the river is like the flow of electrons, and that flow is what we call electricity. Electricity is everywhere in our daily lives. It lights up our homes, powers our appliances, and even lets us watch TV and play video games. When you flip a light switch, you're completing a circuit that allows electricity to flow through the wires and light up the bulb. Pretty neat, huh? From charging our phones to running our refrigerators, electricity makes our lives easier and more fun. Did you know that electricity can flow in two different ways? It's true. We call these direct current, DC, and alternating current, AC. Direct current flows in one direction, kind of like a one-way street. Batteries use direct current, and it's great for powering things like flashlights and toys. Alternating current, on the other hand, changes direction constantly, like a street with traffic going back and forth. Most of the electricity we use in our homes is alternating current. Section 5, Watts, Volts, and Amps. Understanding electricity's language. Let's explore the key terms in electricity. Electricity has its own language. These terms help us understand electrical energy. We need to know some key terms for electricity. Three important terms are watts, volts, and amps. They are the building blocks of electricity's language. Watts measure power usage, like a 100-watt light bulb. Higher wattage means more power and usually brighter light. Volts measure electrical force, like 12 volts in a car battery. Higher voltage means a stronger push of electrical energy. Amps measure the flow of electricity, like 10 amps for a hairdryer. Higher amps mean more electrical current. Knowing watts, volts, and amps helps us understand and manage electricity better. This knowledge is useful for everyone, not just engineers. Next time you use an appliance, you'll know what those numbers mean. Section 6. The power plant puzzle. How we make electricity. Have you ever wondered where electricity comes from? Most of the electricity we use is generated in power plants. Power plants are like giant factories that use different sources of energy, like coal, natural gas, nuclear power, or renewable sources like solar, wind, and hydro, to create electricity. These power plants convert these energy sources into electrical energy that can be transported through wires to our homes and businesses. Section 7. Magnets, the unsung heroes of electricity. Believe it or not, magnets play a crucial role in generating electricity. Inside a power plant, large generators use magnets and coils of wire to create a flow of electrons. When a magnet spins near a wire, it creates an electrical current in the wire. This is called electromagnetic induction, and it's how most of our electricity is generated. Section 8. Conductors and insulators. The electricity highways and roadblocks. Some materials, like copper wire, are great at conducting electricity. We call these materials conductors. Conductors allow electricity to flow through them easily, just like a highway lets cars pass through smoothly. Other materials, like rubber or plastic, are insulators. Insulators resist the flow of electricity, acting like roadblocks that stop cars from passing. That's why electrical wires are covered in rubber or plastic insulation, to keep the electricity flowing safely where it needs to go. Section 9. A spark through time. The history of electricity. The discovery and understanding of electricity have a long and fascinating history. From ancient Greeks rubbing amber on fur to Benjamin Franklin's famous kite experiment, humans have been fascinated by electricity for centuries. Over time, brilliant minds like Alessandro Volta, Thomas Edison, and Nikola Tesla made groundbreaking discoveries and inventions that harnessed the power of electricity and changed the world forever. Section 10. Electricity, powering our world. From powering our homes and devices to enabling us to connect with people across the globe, electricity plays a vital role in our modern world. Understanding the basics of electricity helps us appreciate its importance and use it safely and responsibly. As we continue to explore new and innovative ways to generate and use electricity, we can look forward to an even brighter and more electrifying future. Let's wrap up with some fascinating facts about electricity. Did you know that lightning is a form of electricity? It's nature's very own spectacular light show. And speaking of electrifying creatures, electric eels can produce electric shocks of up to 600 volts. That's enough to power a small light bulb. But that's not all. Electricity travels at the speed of light, which is about 186,000 miles per second. Imagine the incredible journey these tiny particles make in the blink of an eye. These are just a few amazing facts about the incredible world of electricity. So the next time you flick a switch or charge your phone, take a moment to marvel at the wonders of electricity and the endless possibilities it brings to our lives. Like, subscribe and share this video to join us in discovering more amazing topics together.